Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Youkeyy. If you are a returning subscriber or a lurker, welcome back. So I wanted to do this video talking about social media and its impact on our self-perception and our self-esteem. I previously recorded this video, but I didn't like it for one reason or the other. And yes, I do know that I'm a beauty channel primarily, but I have way more knowledge beyond just beauty. And I want to talk about things that are life related. I want to talk about things that are Christ related as well. I get it. It's difficult. I mean, you go on Facebook, so-and-so just got engaged. You go on Twitter, there's a meme going around that makes you feel uncomfortable. You get on Instagram and this girl is over here putting up her 13th makeup tutorial of the day and she looks flawless in every single one of them. And now you over here with your acne feeling some type of way. It's okay to take a break. You have to really realize that, hey, these people are normal people just like me. Everything is smoke and mirrors. Everything is just about putting out a certain image out there. It's all lighting. It's all color saturation. It's all highlight. And I know that sounds some type of way, but even me, this video that you are currently watching, it has been filmed. It has been edited to edit out all the speech issues that I have sometimes with my ums and my ohs and my oh my goodnesses. And it's lighting. The lighting has been put up a certain way that I like it. I don't look like this in real life. Matter of fact, in real life, I don't have on this much makeup. In real life, I don't wear this much makeup on a daily basis. Shoot, in real life, I don't even wear makeup. I be looking crusty half the time. And that's okay. I know who I am, and I'm okay with sharing that part with you guys because we are not all perfect. Nobody is perfect, and you have to realize that. A lot of people look at social media and think everyone looks rich. Not everyone is rich on social media, okay? It's just, I came across an alarming video a few months ago talking about things that certain people do to be able to afford the beautiful things that they put on social media with the handbags and the beautiful hair and the jewelry and all that. To each his own. That's really all I have to say about that. To each his own. But just keep in mind that you do not know what people had to go through. You do not know what people had to do in order to get the things that they are showing you. You don't know what they had to sacrifice or the morally decrypt decisions they had to make in order to put out a certain perception of themselves out on social media. As I speak to you here, I struggle with this as well. There are some times where I feel down and I'm like, this person is running 5, 6 businesses, making all this residual income. What am I doing with my life? Man, if I had a body like that, honey, yes. Ooh, Lord Jesus, if my husband does not look that fine, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I really need to get my stuff together. This person has like 5 degrees and they making like 7, 6 figures a year. What am I doing with my life? Be aware of the kind of thoughts that are running through your mind when you are looking at these things and when you are reading these things. There was a research study that I saw a few months back talking about how with the influx of social media, more people are reporting that they are depressed. More people are reporting that they struggle with anxiety. More people are reporting that they suffer from low self-esteem. And I think the reason that is because we all think the other person is living a perfect life. That is not true. That is absolutely not true. You have no idea what's going on behind closed doors. And if you are feeling bad for yourself, if you are feeling discouraged, if you are feeling down because you don't look a certain way, you don't act a certain way, you don't talk a certain way, you don't have a certain car, you don't have a certain type of jewelry, you don't have a certain quality of life, stop it. You are created beautifully. You were created in God's image, and everybody else was too. They are no better than you. They are no smarter than you. They are no more beautiful than you are. And you really need to realize that. Social media has given us this skewed perception that everybody else is out there living life and we're just here in our own little corner being alone and isolated. No, no one is telling you the truth. And the truth is there are a whole lot of people on social media who are either grieving, who are depressed, who are anxious, who are suffering from one type of illness, whether it's mental or physiological. There are people who are struggling financially. There are people who feel isolated. There are people who feel rejected. There are people who feel betrayed. Nobody is saying the truth. So just keep that in mind when you start to feel bad about yourself. Keep that in mind when you start to feel negative. Keep that in mind when you start to feel as though you are the only person struggling through whatever challenge it is that you're going through. You're not. Absolutely not. And I'm not saying that social media is a bad thing. It's not whatsoever. Not at all. Social media is great, but I think in the right hands, it can be even more better than it is now. In the right hands, social media can have an even more positive impact on our world than it does now. It's incredibly easy to look at other people's social media content and think, why can't I look like that? Why can't I go travel the world like that person is? Why can't I have the multiple degrees that that person has? Why can't I have a beautiful bae like that person does? Realize that everyone is putting up the best parts of their lives mostly. And the reason I say mostly is because there are some people who put up the negative parts of their lives, which is fine. I do not think there's anything wrong with most people putting up the best part of their lives on social media, because when you're going through difficult challenges, you kind of don't really want a lot of people in your business and feeding you negativity while you're going through that challenge. There are literally people posting on social media about how perfect their lives are, how great their husband or wife is, how awesome things are going, yet deep down inside they are struggling. There are people who are shining on the outside but are dying on the inside, because it's all about perception. Yes, there are people who are obsessed with the perception that they put out to others. There are people who are obsessed with what others think about them. That's okay. Let them do them. That is okay. What you should be concerned about is your own peace of mind, your values, your morals, your principles, and that which you choose to allow in your life, because that is what will dictate just how happy and at peace and joyous you feel deep down inside. There are a lot of people on social media who appear to be doing a lot for themselves, but deep down inside they feel unfulfilled. They really feel unfulfilled. And I know that's something that sounds crazy, because you can have the perfect job in the world, you can make so much money, but if you do not know your purpose, if you do not have a sense of fulfillment, all of that is meaningless. Be cognizant of the kind of content that you are exposed to. And the reason I say that is because there are people, unfortunately, who make it their life's goal to purposely dampen everyone else's happiness by amplifying theirs and over exaggerating things in their lives. And this is something that I've noticed on Facebook, and that ability to unfollow without unfriending. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Facebook, because it literally saved my peace of mind. And I know it's also difficult to get on social media when you're going through something, or you're going through heartbreak, or you're just feeling down. At that point, I think it's okay to take a social media break. I think it's okay. You don't have to get on your phone. You don't have to follow certain people. You don't have to post content. I mean, unless it's your platform for your business or whatever it is you're trying to do. You don't have to force yourself to stomach certain things that you feel uncomfortable with. And that's another reason I don't understand why there's so much negativity, especially here on YouTube, where comments just pop off and everything. If you don't like something, you do not have to respond to it, honey. You really don't, okay? You do not have to respond to it. And the reason you don't have to respond to it is because you can easily close off. You see that little X right there? Close the tab and rest. Leave it alone. It's really just that simple. So again, just remember, social media is all smoke and mirrors. And I'm not sure exactly when it will change. I do have hope that things will change and people will use it more responsibly, because there are a lot of people out there who use social media to bully people. They use it to spread negativity. They use it to spread jealousy. They use it to spread all types of vile information and vile imagery. And all you can really do is to pray for your own protection and pray for your own peace of mind, because it'll really mess you up if you let it. Make sure that you are purging your feed of all the negativity, because trust me, it is out there and it is rampant. Make sure you're cleansing your mind, and make sure that you are being aware of what your current mental state is. A lot of times we do this thing where we bottle everything up and bottle it up until all of a sudden we just kind of implode. Do not do that. It is very, very unhealthy. Trust me, I would know. So Be constantly aware. How do I feel? How does this make me feel? How does this apply to my life? How does this benefit my life? How does this motivate or inspire me to be better than I can be? If social media is not doing that for you, if it's not challenging you to be better, if it's not motivating you, if it's not inspiring you, if it's not adding positivity to your life, reevaluate why you have it. Reevaluate why you're following that person. Reevaluate why you're allowing certain things to be on your feed. I mean, everybody wants to talk about memes, and we want to talk about, oh, this celebrity gossip, this YouTuber is doing this, the beauty community is talking about this. No, Do you feel fulfilled? Ask yourself that. Do you feel fulfilled? Do you know your purpose, and are you walking in that purpose? Social media has a tendency to keep us entertained for hours and hours and hours, and yet we lose sight of what our lives are actually like. We lose sight of our goals. We lose sight of what we actually want to accomplish. Don't allow it to do that to you. Social media is a powerful tool, incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity, it has the ability and the potential to really drive our generation in a positive direction. But if we do not use it responsibly, it can really eat away at us. The underlying theme out of all of this is self-care, self-preservation, and self-positivity and self-esteem. If your self-esteem is shot down, you're just going to be like everybody else, trying to put content out on your feed in order to feel validated by likes, in order to feel validated by positive comments. Those things do not validate you. It is God's opinion of you that should validate you, not the opinion of other people and human beings. Human beings are incredibly fickle. One day they love you, the next day they hate you. What you see, what you hear, what you experience all shapes your perception. It shapes your reality. So just make sure that you are being exposed to things that add value to your life, things that inspire you, things that motivate you, things that will cause you to be a better person in the long run. I know it's all entertainment, and there's nothing wrong with being entertained by it, but just make sure that it's not eating away at you and making you feel bad about yourself and lowering your sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Real life has struggles. Real life has pain. Real life has challenges, and that's okay, because that is the beauty about life. Everything is working together for your good. So it's okay that things are not perfect. Other people may look like their lives are perfect, but trust me, it's not either for them. It is not a smooth walk for them either. Embrace your flaws, embrace your challenges, embrace your path. So I just thought I would make this video to let you guys know it's okay to be imperfect. You're human. We all are imperfect, even the people who look perfect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If this has added some form of value to your life, or if it has basically just reinforced things you already know, or if you're feeling sad or down and this kind of helped you out, please let me know in the comment section. My goal is to add positivity, to be the light in this world, just like God has called us to be. And do not forget to subscribe, like this, and also share it with people that you know might benefit from it. And I will see you guys in the next video, Lord willing. Stay blessed. Bye.